Racing Podcast. It's the ultimate ride where the rubber meets the road and the sparks fly wide. From wrecks and wins to what's going online, we cover it all every moment in time. Fights in the pits or a hero's last stand. If it happened at the track, you'll hear it firsthand. Tune in and buckle up tight, cause the Bench Racing Podcast is your fun night.
Thank you for tuning into the Bench Racing Podcast presented by Seth Strzezinski, Michael Olson, and myself, Derek Crane. Where the talk is...
You said Seth Strzezinski.
Seth Strzezinski.
I figured I'd just cut you then before you got too far.
Thank you. So last week, I did not have coffee before the show, and that's why I couldn't read, and now I had too much coffee, I think. Sorry, I got Seth on my mind.
Aww.
All right. Thank you for tuning into the Bench Racing Podcast presented by Beth Strzezinski, Michael Olson, and myself, Derek Crane, where the talk is fast, the drama is real, and it's all about the local racing. Proudly sponsored by North Central Emergency Services, DirtX Industries, and Sprecher's Brewery. So start your engine, boys and girls. It's showtime. We have a action-packed episode, so we're just going to get right into it and talk about our weekends. Beth, what'd you do this weekend?
A lot. We had a bunch of issues with the car at Wilmot, so I'm trying to figure that all.
We were pitted next to you, and it looked fun.
It was so fun. Funnest time I've had in a while. Just loved changing bars 4 times.
Yeah, overrated. So did you guys figure out what the issue was?
Kind of. But
okay, that's good.
We'll see. This weekend we're gonna retry.
That's good. That's what next weekend's for.
I guess.
Michael, I didn't see the 13 car out there, winged or non-wing. Obviously, the non-wing 60 or the winged 604s weren't racing. Were you guys there?
We were in attendance in the stands.
Nice.
We did a little bit of a cocktail tour of the racetrack Saturday night. I think we crossed off every one of the bar's special drinks on Saturday. And then we proceeded to continue that last night for the Summer Nationals late models. So that was a fun Monday night leading into Tuesday at work. But all in all, it was a good weekend. It's always nice to be able to relax and not have to stress or worry about getting to the track and making sure everything's perfect. But at the same time, I'm ready to get back to racing. I'm pretty freaking bored.
Yeah. The wing 604 schedule is kind of weird because it was like back to back weekends and then 3 weeks off. So the 28th, I think, right? It's the next wing 604.
Yeah, and when we put together our tentative schedule at the beginning of the year, like we were going to run a lot of mixed in 410 stuff on off weekends because we had so many. And we're still, for the most part, we're still planning on trying to hit quite a few 410 races here in July and at the conclusion of the Wilmot season. June just didn't work out the way that we had hoped. CJ's he works a lot and you got to use the weekends to catch up on stuff or if he's not working on Saturday and it's we don't have 4 racetracks within 10 minutes of here like Wilmot is. So I don't know. We'll see what July brings and hopefully we can mix in some 410 racing and obviously we'll be run the Outlaw show on the 11th, the 12th or the 12th and 13th.
11th, 12th, yep. That's what I was going to ask you. You plan on running that?
Yeah, we'll do that one. And then we have one other pretty for sure outlaw race planned for the end of the year at LaSalle and want to hit as many IRA races as we can throughout the end of the year, but we'll see where the season takes us.
Okay, cool. My weekend was pretty cool. Got to be cameraman and mud duty for Nathan Crane Racing, Vanderveer Racing. Very excited to see Nathan back in the non-wing car. He looked lost in hot laps. and really lost the thing. With, like, that was the heaviest Wilmot's been all year too.
Oh,
So it was great to see that. And yeah, he ran really good. Started on the knob in the feature and finished second, and it was really good. If Nathan, you're listening, you do need to learn how to throw a slider though. Like you need just learn it. Just try it once. Once you do it, it's hard to go back to just idling by them on the bottom when they're running the top. But yeah, all in all, it's a great weekend. All right, so we're gonna go into our starter fluid question here. Since we were doing our main topic is the top 3 car designs in each class, I figured, hey, custom helmet paint jobs. What are our opinions on those? Because I know with the paint jobs, it's really hard to race it in dirt because it just gets beat to hell so fast, especially running at tracks that have rocks in them. Yeah. So what are your guys' opinion on custom painted helmet jobs? We'll go with Michael first.
Personally, I love them. I'm all for them. I've had one. My last helmet when I ran just a couple years ago was just a plain black one, but I got a nice prism visor, and I had Tim Gordon at Smoky Speed Shop. He printed me up some visor strips for it to give it a little bit of flair. But yeah, I'm all for painted helmets. I especially in the wingless cars. I think for the fans, when you see a wingless car driving down the front stretch, and you can just see the top of their head through the side opening on the passenger side, or even through the top of the roll cage. I think it's something that grabs the fans' attention, and a kid might see a helmet that they like, and they're like, oh, I want to go talk to that guy after the races. So I think it's good for pleasing the crowd, and at the same time, you're supporting a local business or a small business somewhere that's putting in a lot of time and effort into making some pretty badass looking helmets. And shout out to Jack at Jack's and Tim Gordon at Smokies. They're the 2 most local ones that I know of, and neither one of them ever disappoint. I've never seen a bad end product come from either one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beth, what are you thoughts on helmets?
I mean, I love them. I think they look really cool. But I think that if you have such a big issue with it, don't spend your money on it. Like, put your money towards something else. It's not like a required thing. I think that if you don't have money for a custom helmet, then don't get it. Put your money towards your race car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, Jack and Smokies are very, very good pricing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we're still talking $700, at least. So yeah, it should be like your first thing when you buy a race car is like, I'm gonna go get a helmet painted. Just feel like that's like when you're like year 2, year 3, kind of like once you kind of get your race operation going, you got rubber on the car every other night, whatever.
Extra money, maybe.
Exactly. Or because Jack's helmet design is behind a lot of the winged 604 drivers and wingless drivers, he puts in a ton of like half off and free paint jobs and stuff like that. Jack Eschbach's awesome. I personally like them because you can see the driver's personality in the helmet, especially if the drivers like me, where like every helmet I have like 30 different color, like oh, I want red, or let me see what it looks like with blue, and I'm really invested in the helmets that I have. So you get to see the driver's personality, and it's better than a cue ball bouncing around. But what you said, Michael, about seeing the driver's helmet, especially like in the non-wing cars, like I love seeing the driver's helmets. Car, Formula One. I'm not big on the halos and that flexi screen because it's a lot harder to see the driver's helmets, but like I just love seeing the driver as he's racing. Do you guys have a favorite helmet design, whether that's Tom's or CJ's or yours or professional drivers?
I really like Tom's because I like how they have been incorporated a carbon fiber into the design. I think that's
Yep.
really
Yep.
I have two. I have professionals, and then I have a locals. My local is Blake Cruisers. It's a fluorescent yellow and like a almost like an iodized purple. He's got
Mhm.
there's palm trees in it, and the carbon fiber is also incorporated in it. Jack did a really phenomenal job on it.
Mhm.
It's a badass lid. And then Kyle Larson has a blue and pink one that he'll wear every once in a while in the sprint car, and that is a sweet helmet.
Nice. Yeah. Uh, my favorite helmet that I have is probably where is it? Oh, it's in my gear bag. The crane wings with the red top, like the sandhill crane. One, because Jack actually had me come over and I helped paint it, so like I actually got to do some of the painting, which was really cool. And two, it's got all my uncles and grandparents that raced, all their numbers in the back of the helmet, kind of faded. So I really like that. My brother's numbers when they raced. But my favorite professional helmet would have to be um, Lando Norris.
Oh
Or
yeah.
no. Sorry, I said that and then I was like, no. Um, Daniel Ricciardo.
Yes.
It's so it's not symmetrical. It's just crazy. Um, and another helmet that I really like that's local is Ralph Johnson's.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna mention him.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's a really good one.
Adam Taylor too. Tim Gordon does Ralph's and Adam Taylor's, and Adam Taylor's got a couple just insane ones.
Yeah. So yeah, I was actually surprised because the last time we had Beth on, we were kind of discussing and arguing about bandit stuff. I thought maybe she'd be like, "No, I like the black ones or the white ones because you can spend your money out." And you actually kind of said that, so okay,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, yeah. So if you guys are looking for a local painter, Jack Eschbach, Jack's Helmet Designs, he's on Facebook, and then also Smokey, which I'm assuming he's on Facebook, right?
I believe just his personal profile, Tim Gordon. There might be a Smoky Speed Shop one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so check that out if you're looking to get your lid painted. And yeah, so we'll take a commercial break, and then when we come back, we're getting into our main topic, the top 3 designs in each class. What up, Crane Gang? Just wanted to tell you a little bit about our partner, DirtX Industries. So we've teamed up with DirtX Industries for the upcoming season, and we can't wait to run their products. The best part is that all my loyal fans and followers can help our team by visiting www.dirtxind.us and subscribe, also giving you a chance to win great prizes as well, receiving discounts on parts and merchandise for only $5 or $10 a month, depending on which subscription you get. There are thousands of dollars in prizes monthly that anyone can win. So help our team and subscribe today. By the way, when you subscribe, type DCR in the coupon box, and this will assist our team and increase sponsorship throughout the year. So any help is greatly appreciated. The more subscriptions we get can generate help for our team up and down the road on a weekly basis. Anyone can subscribe with no limit on subscriptions, and they are starting the US subscriptions here in June. So right now is the best time to subscribe to DirtX Industries. Now back to the show. All right, welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. Now we get to talk. We just talked about the beautiful helmets. Now we're going to be talking the beautiful cars. We're doing a top 3 designs in each class. Share the love. And I don't know about you guys, but there's a couple ones that was really hard to not have on the top 3.
100% agree. I had my third place one for multiple divisions for a while were slashes with 2 or 3 people.
Yes.
And one of them I did a coin flip to decide which one was going to be my number 3.
What?
Ooh. We'll
Not that
Beth,
serious.
Beth, after we do all the classes, we're gonna try to guess which class it was that you did the coin flip.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, let's start off with the 604 winged. Let's start with that one.
Okay.
All right, Beth. Who is your third place design in the 604? Apparently, the cat is
Cats.
cats. Oh, they're fighting. Nice.
Hold on. Can I?
No, you're good. We're not live. We're not live.
Get out.
I will leave that in there though for a second. And I'm going to leave in my Seth Szerzinski too.
One more.
I think the funniest part is she has a mirror behind her, and you can
Yeah.
see her carrying the cat.
Yep. Yep. And I saw earlier someone walked in and you're kind of like looking at them and trying to get them to get out of there. Placement is everything. Okay. All right. Let's start with the Wing 604s. We'll start with Beth. Who is your third place car design?
Brian Christian.
BK.
I love the purple on it, or whatever you want to call it. Purple, blue.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not colorblind, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's blue.
Okay.
I was gonna go royal blue purple. I don't know.
It looks
Okay.
purple.
Yeah, it's a very clean design. Very
It's
clean.
really nice.
Very clean. Michael, who's your third place?
My third place is Jordan Paulson.
Ooh, Paulson. Okay, that's a good one. You don't see a lot of green on the cars.
Yeah, and it's like it's when you do see green, it's not that shade. It's kind of like almost like an Easter green.
Is that the Carrot's car?
What's that?
The Carrot car?
No.
Here.
No. Mike Decker.
Oh.
Peas
Yeah,
and carrots.
that one did not make my top 3.
It made a top 3, just not the top. Okay. Yeah, no. It's a white and see, Beth, you need to broaden your palette.
I watch as much as I can. It's not my fault. Tom clears stuff up all the time.
I mean, in her defense, after calling BK's car purple, she probably looks at Jordan and thinks it's the white and red car or something.
Stop. It looks purple. You cannot tell me it doesn't.
Oh man. Okay. My third place, and it's weird because I don't like orange. Do not like it.
Orange
But
is amazing.
But it's Tom Brown. That car is good. It's top 3 for me.
You're just saying that because you race it.
Wow.
Well,
It's a
okay.
good looking car, don't get me wrong. It looks good. You're just saying that because you race it. You're like, I can't get my seat taken. I need to say this.
Ironically, I'm not driving it July 1st. So hey, I'm looking for a ride. Anyone for Tuesday, July 1st? Tim's gonna be in the car. Yeah. So there, But no, it's kind of one of those like designs that you don't see on a sprint car, so that's maybe why I like it. The way that the colors, it's like orange, dark orange, light orange, got some black with a base white. But yeah, and then I'll go again for my number 2 because it was already said. Jordan Paulson is my number 2 in the 604 wing. Yeah, don't see a lot of that. You don't see green in general, but you don't see a lot of shades of green, and it's the right shade of green.
Mm-hmm.
You can read all the sponsors too, which is another perk. Michael, who's your number 2?
Beth's gonna call me biased too, but I'm going CJ for my number 2. I think it's just a clean, sleek design. I'm in the same boat. I'm not an orange guy. Never been an orange guy. My very, very, very first personal race car had orange, and I have not had it since. And when when CJ first got the car wrapped, he sent the picture, and me and Garrett looked at it. We're like, huh. We both looked at it like, I really don't like orange. And then we saw it in person. We're like, all right, this thing's pretty sick. And then, as the year goes on, you look at it more and more. You look at other cars compared to it. Not knocking anybody's cars, but you look at other cars in the class compared to it, and it's hard not to put it in the top 3 for me.
Yeah. Yep. Again, another clean design. Beth, who's your number 2?
CJ Malik.
That's biased.
Okay. Orange is such a good color. I love orange. It's great.
So, okay. Anything else to add, Beth?
I don't know.
Because I'll just finish up. I'll be the caboose in this one with my number 1 is CJ Malik. Best looking car in the Wing 604s.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
So when I say orange, like when the whole car is orange, or like the main color is orange, but it's the right amount of orange with black with gray. Like it scratches me in all the right places. Wow. So back to back. Wow. Although I did put CJ, I did put you number 1. Just remember that. Beth, who's your number 1?
My number 1 is Nathan Crane.
Shirtless wonder. Sorry.
Whoa. I love the purple and pink. It's just those colors go so good together.
See, that's fair because that one's actually purple.
Yeah, that's true purple. That's actual true purple.
Okay.
I feel that I'm slightly colorblind, so for your Jeopardy game later, you should have had me and Beth try to figure out what color that is. They came up with 2 different answers.
Blue,
see,
red, purple, green.
It's purple.
Okay.
Yeah, it is purple.
Yes.
So with Nathan, with the Vanderveer car, the one that he's driving, Nathan Crane, even though it's the 604 winged, it looks so good wingless. Like it looks so good wingless too.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was one of the things out there.
Hot opinion here. I think I agree that I think it looks better as a wingless car. And you want to know what I think makes it look better as a wingless car?
Why?
The Nerf bars.
Yes,
because you don't see wing cars with the big battle bars.
The big battle bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it looks more natural as a wingless car.
That's true. I mean, it is a DRC, so it's got like the big kickback on by the driver's head.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks weird as a wing car, but
it's meant to be wingless.
Yeah. Michael, who's your number 1?
I'm actually absolutely shocked that nobody even had this one in their top 3. I love neutral schemes. Love neutral. So my number 1 is Blake Cruiser.
Blake Cruiser.
That car is HAWT. Hot.
So,
yes. Not Nathan. Oh my lord. Derek is going to disagree.
It's okay. Saturday, they're like, "Hey, Nathan, how come you're not racing?" And I'm like, "I'm Derek." Remember, I have things Nathan doesn't. I have glasses. Nathan does not have glasses. I have a beard. Nathan can't grow a beard. And I have a shirt, and he has no shirt.
Oh, I was just about to say you have a shirt and he doesn't.
Yep. Yeah. So I like the grayscale cars. I just can't get them on a sprint car. I don't know why. It's a good looking car, but
just say you don't like it. Just say you don't like it. You're trying to sugarcoat it. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
No, I like it. I just okay.
I like it, but I don't like grayscale cars. So you don't like it.
Okay, fine. I don't like it. Are you happy, Beth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
As long as you're happy, we can move on.
At least you knew it was grayscale, not black and slightly less black and a little bit darker black.
Black scale.
Why is it all the same color?
Black, 50% black, 75% black. Oh man. Okay. All right. Let's go to Street Stocks next.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna butcher this guy's name. I'll go first. It's the number 81, Mechnik. It's the
I was saying Mechnik.
Mechnik.
Mhm.
Like different.
Beth,
Because
how do you
my-
say it?
I don't know. Just you guys both have really different spelling.
Mechnik. Mechnik. Anyways, the 81 car. It's a clean red, no stickers, mint. First rolls in, it looks like a pavement car.
It
Mhm.
was a pavement car. His first race was I mentioned him for like Bright Driver of the Night. He just started this year.
Okay. Okay.
Since we're on
Yeah,
the topic of him, I'll just shoot it out. I had to do pronunciation tests too because he's my number 3 as well.
Oh, hey. Nice. All right, Beth. Who or well Michael, why?
Exactly what you said. It's just, and I'm not against plain cars with just sticker numbers.
Mhm.
I'm not against them at all, but generally the wraps, the bright colors catch my eye first, and red is my least favorite color too. So the fact that this one is number 3, this guy's really doing something right with it. But it's clean. It rolled in, had the chrome wheels, it had the rear quarter panels were flared up, and it just gave like that super stock look.
Yeah.
And that was like, it was like the body design that I always shot for with my cars.
Yes.
It's a clean car.
Yep. Beth,
Brandon
number 3. Sorry, say that again. Brandon Murtis.
Yes.
That's a good one. Because of the blue,
Yeah. Sure.
or is it purple?
Whatever color,
Yeah.
blue, purple, I like it.
Yeah, it's good. I do like Murtis's designs. It's a little bit on the much side for me for designs, but I still like it.
You're just really judgmental.
Beth, that's what this whole topic is judging other people's cars.
Really judgmental.
Yeah. All right, Mrs. Judgmental, who's your number 2?
Rob Olson.
Now that's the number 1 car, right?
I
Or is
think.
that the 95?
I don't remember.
Rob is the one. Robbie's the 95.
Rob is the one. Okay. So you said Rob?
Yeah.
Okay. Good shout. Michael, number 2.
Hi, same again. Rob Olson.
Wow. Okay. Man, okay. I don't know how to segue this. So my number 2 is Mark Baker. It's just the black. It looks like the Intimidator. Like, it's just the black wheels, the pink number. Or at least, I mean, if I had to pick, if he drove the number 1 with the Harley Davidson number 1 like he ended last year with, that would have been my number 1, 100%. But it's a 65, so it's number 2 for me. But number 1 has been said, so that's why I was trying to rush through that. Number 1 of Rob Olson. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's cost effective too. Like, it's like the top's not really all wrapped up. It's just the sides, and they did nice with the hood and the roof and all that stuff. So that's why I have Rob number 1. Michael number 1.
Before I get into it, I'll put a little sidebar in here. Obviously, Blake Cruiser busted out his street stock this last weekend. I did not include him. If I would have, he would have been my number 2. Rob would have been my number 3, and then unfortunately, Nick M would have been off my list. But I kept it fair. I said he hasn't been here since the start of the year. I'm not going to include it. That being said, my number 1 is Brandon Murtis.
Ooh, Murtis. Nice. Wow. Okay. Yeah, like I said with Beth, it's a really good look. It's sharp. Beth, number 1.
Scott Carpenter. Carpenter? I don't know.
Carpenter. Yep, Carpenter.
So it's pronounced how it looks. Okay.
Yep. Why is that your number one?
I don't know. I looked at it this morning. I was like, oh, that's a nice looking car. Put it down as number one.
There you go. It is clean. I like the. You never really see an all white with just stickers for the sponsors, street stock. It looks good.
It's clean.
Definitely
Definitely clean.
Yeah. All right. Now let's go to best favorite next. Bandits.
Uh-oh.
Ring.
Driving on the highway.
I think too.
All right. We'll start with Michael though. We'll start with Michael this time.
Okay.
Bandits were hard for me. Because to me, a top 3 car involves the car being clean, and preferably not the same wrap or design as last year and the year before and the year before that.
You know, sometimes people don't have money for that kind of stuff.
I'm not calling them out.
Yeah.
I just said they were hard for me.
Yeah.
And
I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just saying some people don't have money for it.
But my number 3 has been the same exact looking car for like 5 years now, and it's Hot Wheels Dave McKellips.
Okay.
Just for the
Hot
fan
Wheels
factor of it.
Yeah. I think out of all the bandits, to just kind of go off what you said, out of all the classes, the bandits are the ones where you could miss Wilmot for 2 years and come back and know which driver's in which car.
Right. And when you come back 2 years later, the car's probably still gonna have dirt on it from the last time you saw it race.
Yes. Probably. alleged dirt.
I'm just gonna say they probably put all their money towards rebuilding their motor that blow every other night. So
I heard it was tires.
Such a hater.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Oh man. All right, my number three is William Ranker. It's white, it's the green. You don't see a lot of green. Not that green's my favorite color, but it pops out on track when it's a superstition and people don't like running green. So yeah. Beth, who's your number 3?
My number 3 is Jennifer Rooney.
That's
I like the blue or whatever.
That's a good looking green car.
Stop.
Beth, you're looking for teal.
It's a good teal car.
There you go. Yeah. Go on, Beth. I lost my train of thought there. I started looking up her car on Facebook and realized, oh yeah, she's not on Facebook all that much, so it's not even going to be like a car that I'll see.
It's just, I don't know, plain teal. It looks really nice, and I like the number. 17. Favorite number. So.
Oh, that's your favorite number. Nice. Okay. Oh, I wonder who your number 1 is going to be for wingless then. Oh man, if there's only a 17 in that one.
I was actually thinking lightning sprints. I was about to do a dollar gentleman's bet with you on who our number 1 mini sprints is.
You should.
Yeah. It's Thunderbird. That's who I think it is.
What if I think a car looks good? Gosh.
All right, let's just wait till we get there before you start yelling at us again, okay?
Yeah.
We have feelings too.
Yes.
Only mine are valid.
Okay, fair enough. My number 2 for bandits before Beth stole the show. Craig Cruiser. My favorite number is 59, but my also second favorite number is 19, so that's why I picked him. No, clean car. It just looks good. I love it. Michael, who's your number 2?
Like I said, I like clean cars, and I'm a fan of purple, and so it makes my number 2 Kevin Chasen. And I almost stole the show with my upset. We'll get into that later.
You almost did. Yes. Stay tuned for reviewing our bets because holy crap, that's going to be a barn burner. Oh man. Beth, who's your number 2?
Didn't I already say my number 2?
Did you? No. Said
Yes.
number 3. Who? Oh, Rooney. Okay, Beth, number 1.
Tiny horse.
Tiny horse. It's a
I
good
like
shout.
the orange.
It's a good shout.
Wait,
it's
who
very
was her
iconic.
number 2?
Rooney.
Do you guys not listen?
Who was her number 3
Rooney.
then?
David McKellips.
McKellips, Hot Wheels.
I never heard her say that. All right, we're
Yep.
back.
Yep, we're back.
I could have swore I said that. Maybe I didn't say it. Maybe. Okay.
Rooney. Yeah, it was McKellips. All right, so Tiny Horse. Yep, that's a very iconic car. It's kind of hard to not like a car design when it runs up front a lot. So nice. My number 1 is Hot Wheels Dave, just because I grew up playing with Hot Wheels, and it looks like a Hot Wheels car I would play with. So that's why I picked David McKellips as my top bandit design. You good?
All right.
Michael, your number 1?
My number 1 is Craig Cruiser. It's clean, it's sleek, and he polishes the wheels on it. Come on, that's
think
effort.
That's effort. And if he did the whole like sidewall like we do with the sprint cars to make it shine for the future, he would have won everything. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we had a lot of doubles in that. That's good. Let's start transitioning into open wheel with modifieds. I'll go first this time. Hamburg.
Clean car.
For whatever reason, I can't think of his first name.
Andrew,
thank you. It's clean. Number 57, of course, iconic. And he runs good. So that's why I like that car. Michael, you're number 3.
My number 3 for not being an Orange fan is Steve Mueller.
Yes.
That car's hot. The modifieds were hard. There's a lot of good looking cars in the modifieds.
Yes, I will say yes. I think modifieds was my hardest one to actually get to through. Like I think I had 5 or 6. Yeah.
Too generous.
And Mueller did not. Oh no, wait. Mueller is on my list. I forgot. He was the one I slid in. Beth, who is your number 3?
Joel Steger?
Seegert? The 4 car.
Yeah.
Clean. I like the white. Love the white. And he runs up front too. My number 2, it was said Mueller. He would have been my number 1 if it was the black car that he brought out a couple years ago.
Oh,
with that little orange on the bottom. Oh, but he had to bring out the purple and white car, right, Beth? Purple and white. Blue and white.
It's all in the details too. Like when he runs black wheels, he has fluorescent orange stickers and that say 2, and then they say Mueller. And when they spin, it looks like an orange stripe just spinning. Oh
yes,
it's all in the details.
Yes, he does a really good. I'm going to look at it right now too because it's just yes. Or I'm sorry, it is the black car that he's got out, but the all black car that he had, that was the one. Yeah, Mueller's definitely a blue, and he kind of alternates between blue and black. It seems like every year, as his main color.
Do you remember, like, he did it as like a throwback deal just a couple years ago, I'm pretty sure. But it would have been like probably right when you started racing at Wilmot. And he kind of started racing there a lot. His number was still 2M, but it was Roman numerals.
Oh, I remember that, and I hate Roman numerals.
I do too.
Remember the car.
Yeah.
The
one car.
Numerals?
This is hard to read.
What?
Is it 11 or is it 2?
Right.
Or is it 4
or
is it 6? I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that car. That was clean. I like that car. It was clean. But yeah, it was the Roman numerals that kind of was like, but All right, I lost where we were. Beth, number 2.
Joe Hune.
Huenfeld?
Yeah,
Huenfeld?
I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But yes,
Huenfeld? Yeah. Well, we'll see here in a second. Michael, you did your number 2, right?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, Michael, number 2.
Beth did it for me. Joe Huenfeld.
Oh. Huenfeld?
I'm just a
Okay.
generous person.
So is this a 604 winged again? Because I got my number 1 is Huenfeld. I'm a sucker for red with that like neon highlighter yellow green accent and numbers. Like I'm just a sucker for, if we were going to do the 410 wing cars, I'd say Schleifer's my number 1.
Mhm.
It's just so clean and I'm looking at it right now.
There's only 2 color combos in that that vicinity that I like more, and one of them's really close. It's maroon and fluorescent yellow. But then I can't say what my favorite one is because then I'll give away my number 1.
Okay, now give it away, Michael. Who's your number 1?
My number 1 is Bart Sievert. Black, gray, and fluorescent yellow. That's sexy.
Yes.
I saw that car roll in for the first time. We were standing up on top of the trailer, and I turned, and I was like, I said, hot. And Garrett turns around. He's like, oh, that car's sick. Like, that's a good looking car.
Yes, it is. Yep. Beth, who's your number 1?
Steve
Mueller. Let's go. Wow. Okay, so that was a lot of doubles too, and triples. I will say this: I am a non-wing sprint car guy, but if for whatever reason I couldn't run non-wing sprint cars, I would most likely be like, "All right, it's time to get it modified."
No,
because let me finish. You rarely see a bad modified design.
I agree. Like if you go you go to the northern tracks where like you get 40, 50, 60 modifieds a night, you're literally watching 40, 50, 60 badass looking cars.
Yeah. Yep.
And if you watched or you were there last night, you kind of saw it because we had a couple northern guys come down. Brandon Schmidt, Jeff Yakey, James Fletcher. Those are 3 northern cars. All 3 of them, they probably would have been the top 3 on my list.
Nice. Yeah, I tried to tune into Dirt Vision, but it was $40, and I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna talk it tomorrow on the podcast, anyways. And I'll feel like I was there. Yeah. So I mean, if for whatever reason I couldn't drive a non-wing sprint car, I would definitely be looking into, because again, just so sexy. All right, let's second to our last class here, lightning sprints, where we have a gentleman's bet here, but we'll see.
We're on the same side though, so we're gonna pay each other $1.
Yeah, we are. How about you just keep your $1 and I'll just keep my $1?
All right, that's fair.
All right. Yes. All right. Let's start with Michael. Michael, who's your number 3?
My number 3, and if this was not the same design as his last cart, would be higher on my list. Hand lettered with paint all the way, Colin Sivia.
Ooh. Okay. Don't need to look that car up. I know exactly what that car looks like. Beth, who is your number 3?
my number 3 is Colin Sivia.
Sivia?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. My number 3 is Stouthammer.
Oh.
The 13-year-old.
Yep.
Or 16-year-old.
That black and blue car is pretty clean.
Yeah.
It's purple, Beth.
I think she knows.
Hold on. No, that car doesn't. Hold on.
Stouthammer's, yeah, it's black with purple numbers, purple design. I'm not big on like the
it
dark.
It has blue in it too.
Okay,
it has blue on the side.
That's just a lighter shade of purple.
Yeah.
It's blue.
Okay, fine. It's black with purple that turns to blue.
Yes.
Fades to blue. I'm not big on like the dark color on dark color, like the black with the purple, but it looks so good, especially with the white fonts of all the sponsors. It just breaks it up really nicely. So chest out hammer is my number 3, the young buck. Yeah, I go back to a previous episode. He is not young. I mean, he's young, but he's not high school like Babbitt thinks he is. All right. My number 2, because it was brought up by your number 3s, is Colin Sivia. Clean, white, some orange and blue. Looks really, really good. Michael, who's your number 2?
My number 2 is what we presume is going to be Beth's number 1, and it's Jordan Thunderberg.
Whoa!
I am a large advocate for the Miami Vice colors, and when you do them on a sprint car, you have to do them right. And I think that design was done right. So kudos to him.
Yeah,
I wish I could have made him my number 1, but there's just one car that just wettens my whistle.
Okay, Beth, hurry up so we can get to his number 1. What's your number 2 or your number 1? No, 2.
My number 2 is Mark Heinert.
Heinert,
classic. And it's blue.
Classic.
I know it's blue.
Mark Heinert is a very classic car. I love that he does not have the same color wings as his car. He just incorporates the design together. It looks great. All right. So we'll leave it for last, the gentleman's bet. So I'll go first. My number 1 is Jordan Thunderberg. Michael, who's your number 1?
My number 1 is, and this is probably my number 1 at the entire track.
Ooh,
Tucker Richards.
Tucker Richards.
It's like a neutral black, like it's the black, and then a lot of people would say it's a gray design, but I think it's just a lighter shade of black, which I understand that can be considered gray, but it's different. And then the flow orange, and I'm not a big fan of orange, but that car,
Okay,
you guys keep saying you're not a fan of orange, but every car you name is like, oh, but the orange on it, the orange on it. Just say you like orange. It's okay.
Maybe we do like orange.
It's a good color.
No.
You literally have orange on your car this year, don't you?
Me?
Don't you have flames on it?
Oh no, here we go again.
No, it's yellow.
Beth, that's yellow.
It's mustard yellow because I did not want orange. It goes from mustard yellow to a yellow to a neon yellow because I did not want orange in it. Vanderveer actually, when he sent me the proof, I'm like, get the orange out of there, please. I don't want the orange. Make it 3 stages of yellow. But back to Tucker Richards' car, it almost looks like he went to the designer and was like, Gravel, David Gravel? Yeah, I want that, but put your own spin on it.
Yeah. And we went over this last week. I'm not a Gravel fan, but Gravel's car's hot.
Why do you not like Gravel?
It's stealthy. You should have been here, Beth.
Maybe if you would have showed up last week, you'd know.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My bad. I had plans.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Michael, you ready? On a count of 3, let's all say Beth's number 1. 1, 2, 3. Jordan Thunderberg.
My bad, but I think the car's hot.
No, it's okay. His car is hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Clean car. Very clean car. Obviously, it was on all 3 of our lists. All right, now we'll wrap up this portion with wingless. So let's start with Beth. Beth, who's your number 3?
Ralph Johnson. I like the sparkles.
I like that his car, you can see, and the design's good from across the track. Not the biggest fan of the sparkles and the powder coat, though, up close. like it's a good effort.
If the sparkles were more proportionate, I would like it more. But like,
Yeah.
I think
I feel like it's like when somebody who's never done it before is trying to speckle paint their garage floor, and like they get that one spot where like the flakes get really.
Not tell me
up.
that does not look good.
No,
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm not saying it looks bad by
When
any
you
means.
look at the frame, it looks so. The chat. Oh my lord, I love it.
Well, that's good that you have a number 3. We're just talking about our opinions. We're being judgmental, Beth. Remember? No, and like I said, it looks good because you can see it from across the track. Even when you can't even see 5 feet in front of you, somehow you can still see that pink and yellow go across on the front.
All we see is Ralphie's cars. It's great.
And I'm a big fan of wild. Like, give me something that, like, doesn't really match up and make sense. And
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Michael, who's your number 3?
My number 3 is Bryce Andrews, maroon and gold.
That is not maroon.
Oh, brother.
Oh, when you said maroon, I was like, I could see that. I would say it's a dark red, but that's maroon.
No, that's like that's a bright, like darkish red that has gloss coat.
You literally just described the definition of maroon.
That's not what maroon is. Maroon is like a purple.
No.
Holy shit.
No.
There's $1 in the swear jar.
This is maroon. Hold on. It's a bad photo. Hold on.
Oh, because it's the right color.
No, it doesn't do justice on the computer.
Beth, if you would have said maroon has more brown, I would have been like, yes, maroon is like a reddish brown, but not purple.
Look.
Absolutely not.
It looks purple. You cannot tell me it doesn't.
Oh, are you sending it to me right now?
I sent the photo to the group chat.
Yeah.
It's purple.
Anyways. Now I know what the game I'm going to come up with, the color wheel. We'll do that one at the live show. I'm kidding. Okay.
I'm getting discriminated. This is not fun.
Michael, your number 2 is Andrews.
Nope, that was my number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Now my number 3. There we go. Now I'm back on track. Is Gartner the third, because I love a black car with stickers. Don't know why. It looks good. I like it. Hate racing them because you can't see them. Especially if they're half spun in the corner, you definitely can't see them. But I just like the way that looks. Beth, who's your number 2?
Hey, Bryce Andrews.
Good shout. Shout.
The red car.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yes. Thank you, Michael, because this is going to be a fun portion to edit. Getting this so we're not getting so sidetracked. Okay. Bryce Andrews. Clean. My number 2 is Zach Radart.
That should be one.
Hey, Michael, I'll bet you who I think Beth's number 1 is going to be.
I bet her number 1 is the same as mine, and your number 2.
Ooh. Real quickly, Michael, who is your number 2?
Zach Radart.
Oh, boom!
It's
Zachy Poo.
I love gold. I love gold.
Yes. And you never when you think of gold leaf, you almost automatically think it's got to be like on black or on a dark red
or royal blue,
or royal blue.
Because that's right. Then you put it with the orange. I never thought it would work until I saw that car.
So
exactly. Good. So good. I even looked past that it's got orange on it. All right, so we're good now with our number 1s, right? Because I'm lost trying to keep track of this now. So we'll go Michael, who's your number 1?
my number one is Tyler Cuxhouse.
Really?
I'm gonna go ahead and venture to say that's your number one as well.
No.
No,
I don't like his car this year.
Really?
really.
Last year's car, by far, best car I've seen at a track all of 2024. Hands down. This year, I just can't get by the primer gray.
I love it. You could put any color with blue and pink, and it'll probably be my number one.
Interesting.
Blue and
Okay.
pink is it, those are the colors that
Those
I
are
like.
that's your color combo
Yeah.
of choice. Okay. I mean I get it. That's my red and chartreuse. Like that those two I'll pick. Beth, who's your numero uno?
Zach. Well,
Zachy Boo.
Zach Radar, yeah.
Raider. Nice. Well, this is so anticlimactic. We should have had Michael go last because he's the only one that had a different one that we have not said yet. Because my number one is Bryce Andrews, and I will say that's my favorite car in all of Wilmot this year, design wise. He beat all the modifieds, which I love a good modified design, and most of them have them. But it's just tickles my itch in the right spot. All right, so real quickly, because Beth, this is coming to you, because I said my favorite car out of all of Wilmot. Michael said his, which was Tucker Richards. What is your favorite car design out of all the classes at Wilmot?
I'm gonna copy you. I'm gonna say Bryce.
Bryce, okay.
I like it.
Boom. Okay.
I'm
Nice.
so confused right now.
Me too, because Zach Rader was number
I
one.
I know, but I feel like his is my. I don't know. I'm in between with the two.
Okay. Well, let's give Zachy Poo some love.
Yeah,
You say Zachy.
It's Zach.
There you go. There you
They
go.
just both look so good. I just
Yeah. Oh man. So all right. Wow, that was a topic right there, man. I'm glad I didn't put a third topic in because we have a lot to still discuss. After this ad break, we will be talking about our driver of the nights, reviewing our bets, making new bets,
Oh,
and
we
then
still have stuff to talk
yeah, and Jeopardy,
about.
which Michael's hosting. So get ready, Beth.
Oh.
So yeah, so ad break. When the shop nights get long after a great result, or even a tough night at the track, or even like right now during this episode, nothing hits the spot like a cold Sprecher root beer. But it doesn't stop there. Sprecher's lineup goes way beyond the classic. My personal favorites are the Door County Cherry Soda and the Honeycrisp Apple Soda. And there's still more amazing flavors I haven't even tried yet. Sprecher's Root Beer has been crafting award-winning soda and beer since 1985, right here in Glendale, Wisconsin. Stop in for a brewery tour, sample the goods, experience the local flavors. And don't forget, November 17th, we're back in the Sprecher Tap Room for our second annual Benchies Award Night. It's a perfect excuse to check them out. Now that this ad is wrapping up, I have cracked open another Sprecher soda, and I'm ready to talk more racing with you. All right, welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. We are going to be reviewing our driver of the night. We're first because we had Saturday night, just the local classes, and then we had the Summer National Late Models, the Hell Tour on Monday. So we're going to start with Saturday. Beth, who was your driver of the night on Saturday? You said you were going to say Tom Eller, and then you said, nope, I'm not going to say Tom Eller.
I'll say Tom Eller.
Tom Eller. Okay, there you go. Yep.
We just had a bunch of issues, and I don't know. I think that he pulled through pretty well during the A.
And he missed the big one.
I thought it was him. I thought it was him. I was going to freak out.
Because that's the best way to wrap up a bad night, right? Is wadding it up in the future. But he did. So
I mean,
there you go.
honestly, with how bad the car was, maybe that would have been a good thing.
Yeah.
Or
Just end it.
oh, it was so bad.
Michael, who is your driver of the night on Saturday?
This one was really easy for me. Craig Cruiser.
Craig Cruiser.
61 years old, first ever feature win. He's been a part of a lot of them with Blake, and he's been really close himself in the past, but he finally got his first.
I didn't know.
And he put an ass whooping on him.
Yeah, he did. Hard charger in his class.
10th to first, then won by almost a straightaway.
Ooh, that's what you call a good old fashioned Zacky Poo butt kicking. Do you want to change yours, Beth?
No, I mean,
no. Okay.
I had it written down, but I didn't realize that was on Saturday night. I thought that was.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I didn't realize that was Craig's first feature win.
Yeah.
There's the Cruiser name.
Really
big.
hard to believe.
Yeah. Wow. Well, okay. Well, I have mine written down. I'm gonna stick with it. And it's brother bias, Nathan Crane. Been 2 years since he's been in a non-wing car. Been dabbling with midgets and wing sprint cars, and now comes back first night.
He raced Joliet wingless.
But see, that's just like driving on the highway, so we don't count that real racing. It's a half mile. That ain't racing. No, he has driven for. He has been driving Ralph Johnson's car like 2 or 3 times last year. But I mean, really, just hot laps looked like he was out of it, but freaking held his own against Fall and Taylor in the feature.
I will say, he was if Craig wouldn't have won the Bandit feature, he would have been my pick. And also, I'm pretty confident that Nathan probably listens to this. Just so you know, you had the entire Malik Racing behind you sitting in those grandstands on Saturday night.
I'm sure you were yelling just as loud as we were on the back chute to move up top when he grabbed the lead. Just move up top, move up top.
I kid you not, Derek. When he dropped to the bottom in 3 and 4 with like 8 to go or whatever it was, and I saw how much he closed on Fall at the
Fall.
Was
Taylor
Fall still in second there? I was like, I said right there, I said him dropping to the bottom 3 and 4, that might win him this race. And it almost did. Yeah. I think if that yellow, the second yellow with 3 to go, because I mean he got Fall immediately on that restart, and then I think it was Trinity's bumper fell off and it caused debris or something, so they had to call the yellow again. He didn't get as good of a restart. Yep.
But I think if that first race, I think that would have been a photo finish for sure. All right. Now, driver of the day or driver of the night on Monday. We'll start here with Michael. Michael, who is your driver of the night?
So the sentimental in me really wanted to go Blake Cruiser here. Kind of give it to the Cruiser family for the weekend. But we are just a few months removed from watching him kick everybody's asses in the street stock, so that was nothing new. I'm I'm going to give it to Rob Olson, 15th to second. That's a hell of a drive.
Ooh, man. So you just named my 2 that I've been going back and forth. Because Rob Olson coming from, he went plus 13 in the feature to finish second. Like, no easy feat there. But then Blake just brings the car out, runs it 2 times, and already has 2 features. Or no.
Nope, just one.
No, Garrett. He almost won. won. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, thank you. That seals the deal. I'm going with Rob Olson. For my driver on Monday. And Beth, who was your driver of the night on Monday?
I didn't have anyone written down, but I'm just going to say Rob Olson.
Rob Olson. All right. Rob Olson. The old man sweeps. Suck on that. There we go. Old man still got it. All right, so let's go into results real quick. So on Saturday, your Bandit Heat Race winners were David McKellips and Ryan Johnson. Your top 5 in the Bandits were Craig Cruiser, Kevin Chasen, David McKellips, Austin Orth and Ryan Johnson. I'll remind you when we get to our bets, because all 4 of us had a driver in the top 5. So we know our bandits. In the street stocks, your heat race winners were Brandon Murtis and Josh Gehrig, and your top 5 in the street stocks: Josh Gehrig first, Blake Cruiser second, Brandon Murtis third, Mark Baker fourth, and Tristan Perrin fifth. In your wingless, fast time went to Bryce Andrews. Your heat race winners were Rusty Egan, Alan Hafford, and Tim Cox. And your top 5 were Adam Taylor, Nathan Crane, Johnny Fall, Rusty Egan, and Tim Cox. In lightning sprints, your fast time went to Brian Strain Jr. Your heat race winners were Tim Branham, and Mark Heinert. And your top 5 were Mark Heinert, Tucker Richards, Brian Strain Jr., Chad Stouthammer, and Tim Branham. On Monday, your modifieds heat race winners were Joel Siegert Sr. and James Fletcher, and your top 5 were Joel Siegert Sr., Joel Crowbridge, Dan Jung, Steve Mueller, and James Fletcher in 5th. In your street stocks, your heat race winners were Benjamin McCoy and Blake Cruiser, and your top 5 were Blake Cruiser, Robbie Olson, Mark Baker, and Nick Metchnike. I'm gonna just say it different every time. I guess that's how I'm gonna say it. Now coming up Saturday, June 21st at Wilmot Raceway, it's family night. 13 plus adult is $17. Kids 12 and under are free. Pit passes are $30, and you'll be seeing the lightning sprints, street stocks, modifieds, and bandits. Pits open at 3, gates open at 5, hot laps at 5:45, and racing at 6:45. The IRA Wisconsin Wingless will be at Plymouth. General admission is $30. Kids 6 to 12 are 5, and kids 5 and under are free. And if you go up to Plymouth, you'll be seeing the 410 wing sprint cars, the 360 wing sprint cars, and the Wisconsin Wingless. But then they're also running Sunday, the 22nd at Angel Park, and those ticket prices and start times are a lot harder to come by, unfortunately. Just being lazy, I guess, right now. Don't want to really move more tabs than I have to. So reviewing our bets. Now, this is from Saturday, which were bandits. I had Tiny Horse. Michael had Chasen. Beth had Orth. And our guest, Jake, had Cruiser. Of all people, Craig Cruiser wins. He got first. Michael's driver, Kevin Chasen, got second. Beth's driver, Austin Orth, had fourth. And I had Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson in 5th. Now, because technically the guest won, but the guest isn't going to be here all the time, I did give the guest a point, but I also gave Michael a point because he was the best out of the 3 of us. Ooh. So leading in to Monday, we're all tied at 1. I got 1, Michael's got 1, Beth's got 1, and our guest got 1. Oh. So just for fun, we did a bonus with the modifieds on Monday. I had Joel Crowbridge, who finished second. Michael had Ben Schmidt. Well, originally had Huenfeld, but he's on vacation. So Michael switched to Ben Schmidt, who finished 6th. And Beth had the 47G car. Godlewski.
Yeah.
Godlewski. Oh,
and it's Brandon Schmidt.
Brandon Schmidt. Thank you. There's a lot of Bens out there, man. Okay, Brandon Schmidt. Yes, there we go. So Beth, your driver finished the worst out of the 3 of us. So this week's bet is going to be on the street stocks. So Beth, who do you have? Josh Gehrig? Yeah. All right. Michael, your driver was the second best?
This is hard. I really, really want to take Blake Cruiser. But I'm not 100% sure if even if the car doesn't sell, if he is going to run it this weekend. And then there's the possibility of it selling too. I'll play it safe. I'll take Brandon Murtis.
I'm going to play it safe too, and I will not take Cruiser. I'm going to take Robbie Olson because I was like, oh, I can pick Rob, but let's go Robbie. Let's try to work some magic here with that. Cool. Yes. Wow. All right. Now we'll take one more ad break, and on the other side, we will be playing Jeopardy, hosted by Michael Olson. Are you tired of your content looking like this just because of a shaky camera mount? The quality of your video kind of lacks just a little bit, and you kind of don't get the awesomeness of these slide jobs back and forth. You still get it, but not as good. Well, if so, and you're tired of it, check out MSP mounts. We've only had it 2 race days, and we absolutely love it. We are hooked on this product. Like, it's so smooth. Like, I feel like I can operate in the emergency room. Not that I'm a doctor, but I'll take a look. But you might want to actually have that checked out by your professional. But yeah, just look at this. It is great. How much is this amazing product? Well, they have a buy one, get one. So you can get 2 MSP camera mounts with the stainless steel ball for $199.99, or buy just one for $109.99. You will not regret it, I promise you. We highly recommend this, even on this kind of cowboy up track a little bit. Like, the camera mount is so smooth. So, ew. Not like this. You want more like this. And even with the camera mount, it comes with an adapter so you can put it on a smaller diameter tube, so you can actually get it between the back of the seat and the fuel cell, so you can get awesome videos like this. So again, check out mspmounts.com. Follow them on Facebook at MSP Camera Mounts, and yeah, your quality and your content will be that much better. Now back to racing. All right, welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. It's game time. We're just going to jump right into it and take it away, Michael.
All right, I'm not going to yell into your guys' ears and scream, "This is Jeopardy!" like they do on TV. But this is Jeopardy with a little bit of a Wilmot twist here, simply because you don't see very much normal stuff at Wilmot. So we're not going to do everything normal here. On normal Jeopardy, contestant A would pick the question, and whoever buzzes in would get to go first. We don't have buzzers, so we're going to play it a little bit more socially. Contestant A will pick a question. They will get the first opportunity to answer it. If they get it correct, they will get the points. If they get it wrong, the other contestant will get the potential to steal it. We have 6 categories here. Category 1 is 2024 winners. Category 2 is fun with numbers. Category 3 is Wilmot history. Category 4 is wait a minute, who are you? Category 5 is odds and ends 2024 stats. And category 6 is this one's for the ladies. Because Beth is the all-time losingest contestant of games on the Bench Racing Podcast, we automatically made her player number 1, and she will get to pick first.
Yes, and then real quickly, if you are listening on Spotify or wherever you're listening to, we do have it set up as a video, so you can actually watch and see the board on your screen. So feel free to, because there's some pictures and stuff like that, so we want you to feel a part of it. Okay, all right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, Beth, pick your poison.
I'm gonna do 2024 winners for 600.
Ooh, going swinging right off the bat.
I just want to win.
In 2024, 4 modified drivers made it to victory lane. Who was the only driver to win more than once?
Hold on.
You can't go on your phone.
You can't go on the phone. I even closed out of all my Wilmot stuff where I was just reading from because I was like, oh,
who was the name of the dude who I picked for my number 1 car design for modifieds? I need to remember that name.
Oh.
Ooh.
We need a fourth person here to say if we're gonna accept that.
You should.
You get one. Is this the one time? Because I remember who it was.
Okay, who is it? Because
Mueller?
yeah, that one.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
So we'll add Beth's points here. Oh, slow down. All right, Beth. What's your next one?
Again. Fun with numbers 400.
Okay. Before I click on this, for those that tune in to look or just listening, Fun with Numbers and Wait a Minute, Who Are You? Those are pictures. Fun with Numbers will be a picture of a car. The number is blanked out. The contestant will have to tell me what number is on that car. And Wait a Minute, Who Are You? Are pictures of cars. And there's a minimum of 2 cars in each picture, and they will have to tell me both drivers to get the points.
All right.
So Fun with Numbers for 400.
Is that Jordan Funderburg?
It is. That's so ironic. When
Oh
she
my
said 400, I was like, there's no way that we're doing this right now.
Oh man.
All right, Beth, you're
I
on a
like
roll.
This is a really fun game. Fun with numbers 600.
Oh.
Garrett. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but his first name is Garrett, right?
Just try to say his last name.
Yeah, give me your best pronunciation.
No, oh my god, I'm gonna embarrass myself. Garrett Eds. I don't know.
No, that's actually really close. It's
Yeah.
Eidzer.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna give it to you anyways. I'd be like, yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
Beth's on a roll here.
I'm gonna win.
If you're having a hard time, I'll go.
This one's for the lady 400.
400?
Mm-hmm.
This female driver became the first female winner in Wisconsin wingless history in 2024. Who is this driver?
Trinity UTech.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Derek, we might be in trouble here.
yeah, seriously.
All right, Beth.
I would be if she had the balls to pick 1,000, but she doesn't.
Fine. Wilmot winners 1,000 because
2024 winners?
yeah, you know what I meant.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. Good luck. Name 3 of the 4 first-time feature winners in Wilmot's core divisions in 2024.
Okay. Isn't wingless one of their core divisions?
The core divisions are wingless, winged, minis, bandits, mods, lightning wingless, winged, minis, mods, street stocks, bandits.
Okay. Well, obviously Trinity.
That's one of 3.
Okay, yeah. I got 2 more.
This one's hard. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Stop. That's not fair.
Oh, no. You know what's really good for podcasting, Beth? Dead air.
Oh, I don't like this.
15 seconds.
We need Jeopardy music.
It'd already be over.
Oh, man. Well, if it helps, I'm having a hard time.
I feel like does it have to be first time winners in that class or like at that or at the track?
Well, it's all 4 of them are. Well, I take that back. One of them has a feature win in a lower class previously.
I don't know.
8 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds.
I don't know.
All right, Derek for the steal.
Can I double down in one class?
Yeah, there's.
Okay.
I gave Beth a hint, so I'll throw one in here. 2 of them are in the same class, and then the other 2 are in separate classes.
Yeah, UTech, Furseth, And it's Dustin Holland.
Nope.
Ah,
You're still there. You still have a chance because you have one more. You have two of the three.
Right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm just having a tough one on the third one. I'm just gonna throw a name out there. It's probably wrong. Let's go Crowbridge.
Nope. So the answers are Tristan Furseth, Trinity Utech, in the modifieds, Terry Kiedrowski,
Kiedrowski.
and in the lightning sprints, he did not win in 2023, especially at Wilmot, Brian Strain Jr.
Oh, that's good. That was a good one. I like that. But it's still Beth's turn. Dang.
Yep, we're right back to Beth.
Oh, this is fun.
Do it again. 1,000.
No, I'm good. I didn't like how it ended last time. Wait a minute. Who are you for 200? I'm gonna be easy on myself.
I was really hoping Derek was going to get this one.
I think that's Derek Crane and Tyler Cook's house. I'm not sure though.
Correct.
Oh man.
Beth?
Should have had a mercy rule.
I know. I'm thinking like maybe at 8
Okay.
it'll be an automatic flip.
Okay.
Hey, oh, okay. Odds and ends, 400.
In a dominating season, this street stock driver finished in the top 3 in 6 of 9 features, winning 4 of them. Who is this driver?
Dustin Holland.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Blake Cruiser.
Bingo.
All right, Beth. Let's do fun with numbers for 200. I just need to get some points. Zach Radart.
What's the number?
23. Z.
Yep.
That
one, I left that one as like a gimme, and I left his name at the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the first one I saw the name. We'll stay in the same category for 800. Dustin Holland 53.
Yep.
1,000. Fun with numbers.
Oh
no. Ooh. 143. I believe it's all, but I don't. I'm going to say Andy All.
Correct.
Yes.
And just like that, Derek has taken the lead.
Stop!
Oh wow. Let's give Beth some issues here. Let's do 2024 winners for 200.
In 2024, 34 different drivers found victory lane at Wilmot across all divisions. Name 5 of them. This is including Fall Classic. That's why it's 34 and not, I think 29 is the number we had in an episode earlier.
So I just have to name 5 different winners.
5 different winners in 2024 of all divisions.
From all divisions.
Yep.
So this one I just named 1 for each class.
Sure, or 5 wingless guys, or 3 modifieds and 2 street stocks.
Okay. I'll try to do my best here. Let's do Derek Crane, Tyler Cook's house, Blake Cruiser, Steve Mueller, David McKellips.
Got it.
Woo.
I only put last names in the answer.
Yeah.
That would have been a lot to type.
Yes, that would have been a lot. Okay.
All right.
That's
4 in a row.
Oh no. How many points does he have?
2,600 to 2,200.
This one's for the ladies for 600.
This young lady began her career in a wingless car, but has since became a wing driver running a 604, 305, and a 360. Who is she?
Ellie Hensley.
Correct.
We'll do wait a minute, who are you for 800?
I need all three.
All three. That would be Josh Gehrig, Brandon Murtis, and Rob Olson.
Correct.
Okay.
6 in a row.
6 in a row.
Two more to go.
2 more. All right, I'll still be nice. I'll leave some 200s there for Beth.
Stop.
I'll do 2024 winners for 400.
Name 4 of the 7 championship winners from 2024.
4 of the 7 championship winners. So I'm assuming that's including traveling series too.
That is the 6 core divisions and 410s.
And 410s. Okay, gotcha. Blake Cruiser, Chris Klemko, Ryan Johnson, and Tommy Sexton.
Correct.
Crowbridge, that's the one I couldn't think of for the wait a minute, who are you for 400? Ooh, Steve Mueller and Joel Crowbridge.
Correct.
I got to remember that Scott is with the S. And I think that's Mercy, right?
That's Mercy. Beth,
Okay.
Time to make up some points.
How much does Derek have compared to me?
It's 4,800 to 2,200.
Whoa.
So really, I mean, you're only 2 questions out of it being a really close game again.
Yeah, if you went to those thousands and got them right, you'd be right there.
I'm not gonna get him right. That's this one's for the ladies 1,000.
Ooh.
Oh, this I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. This is the hardest question on here.
No,
Okay.
no, Harry picked.
No.
No, you
gotta do
picked it.
You picked it.
I don't know if Derek will get it either. This is old school.
Oh,
Okay.
In the late 2000s and early 2010s, Wilmot featured 2 fiercely competitive women in the mini sprints. Name one of them.
I know one of them.
Oh,
you guys gotta realize that I was just I was nonverbal in these years. I was barely there. How?
one of these ladies gets mentioned regularly at the track because of other people there.
Yes.
Okay, but you think I listen to that stuff?
Yeah,
You might
Michael, do you
start
really
now.
think Beth listens to people?
You might start listening now.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
Are you just gonna pass,
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Derek?
Okay. Jessica Branham.
Yep. Do you know the other one?
I do not.
It's Alyssa Griffin.
Oh, Alyssa Griffin, number 5.
Yep. It was like
Yes. Okay.
it was like a light blue and like fluorescent green car.
Yep. Yep. As soon as you said Alyssa Griffin, yes, I knew. Okay. Wow. Woo.
All right. That's 1,000 points back to Derek. And
I like how Beth and I are both staying away from Wilmot history. Okay. 2024 winners for 800.
Tommy Sexton and CJ Malik tied for the most wins in the 604 wing cars in 2024. How many features did each of them win?
3 each.
That's correct.
Yes. All right. Let's start with the Wilmot history 200.
It's not fair.
What anniversary is Wilmot Raceway celebrating this year?
75. Wilmot history for 400.
What year was the inaugural wingless sprint car year?
2015.
Correct.
Wilmot history 600.
Who is the most recent back-to-back championship winner at Wilmot?
Ooh. So I made a game and I had to look back at championship winners. I did that last week. Now I'm just trying to remember who that was.
Nope.
Who is the most recent back-to-back
It's cheating. He studied for this.
championship winner? Ooh. Tiny Horse Johnson.
Incorrect. Beth.
Chris Klumko.
Incorrect.
Who was it?
Mark
Heiner.
The last 2 years.
Oh, man.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fun.
Odds and ends 2024 stats for 800.
Name 3 of the 4 drivers to finish in the top 10 in all 9 Wing 604 features in 2024.
Name 3 of the 4. Okay. In all 9 in 2024. Tommy Sexton, CJ Malig, Greg Olson, and
You going for the 4th for the bonus?
yeah, BK.
All right, you got the question right because you got 3. Tommy,
Okay.
CJ, and Greg were all correct. The 4th one was Chris Klumko.
Chris Klemko. I wasn't sure because I know he had one really bad night and I just couldn't remember if he finished 10th or 11th.
All right, one more, Derek.
One more. I'll save the 200 for Beth. Let's do wait a minute, who are you for 600? Oh,
I need both of them.
Okay, Chris Klemko. And I don't think Natalie had a gray suit, so I'm going to say Kevin Hinich.
Correct.
Woo! Okay.
All right, let me do some quick math here. 1, 2, 3, 38, 40.
I'm just gonna give it to Derek at this point.
No.
Give it to Derek.
It's if you run the board, it gets close.
Come on, Beth. You can do it. And that's 8. That's a perfect 8 for Mercy,
Yep.
so I can't. Start small. Start small. Start with the 200s.
Odds and ends 200.
Chris Klemko won the 2024 Wingless Championship without winning a feature. Plagued by a couple DNFs, there was one other driver in the top 5 that didn't find victory lane. Who was this driver?
I don't know Wilmot's top 5 for the championship last year. It was Klemko.
I can't believe I made this a 200 question. This was actually hard.
Yeah,
It was Klemko, Radar. I feel like it was Coxhouse. Then who finished top 5 in the championship last year? I don't even remember.
I can't tell you because if I tell you who was the top 5, you're gonna know the one that didn't win.
I think I know who it is. I think I know.
Was Johnny Fall in the top 5?
Beth, that I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that was my guess.
Okay, Johnny Fall then.
Incorrect.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
If Derek doesn't get it right, I will give you one more chance. It's a hard 200 question.
Yeah. Let's go. Johnny Fall. I can't think. We'll just give it back to Beth.
Beth?
Andrews. Bryce, right?
Incorrect.
No!
Oh, what? Wow.
Jimmy Sivia.
Whoa!
Wow, that is shooketh. That is shooketh.
I thought he won
Wow.
there.
He did not win at Wilmot.
In 2024.
Yep.
Well,
All right, back to you, Beth.
this one's for the ladies, 200.
2024 featured 5 female bandit drivers.
This is not 200 questions.
Name
Are you
2 of
sitting?
them.
Yeah, Beth, this is more of a 0 question. Come on now.
No, it's not.
2 of 5.
I don't know the 5 of them.
No, you just need to
You don't need to
two
know
of them.
5. You need to know 2.
I don't even know. I only know 1.
Okay. Okay, which was the who's your one?
But I don't think she won last year. She's never won.
No, featured 5 drivers, not one features.
Yeah, like there was 5 female drivers in the
Yeah,
class.
yeah. Yep,
And
Jennifer Rooney.
this girl who has
Describe her car for me. I'll give it to you.
I don't know cars either. I know her My Race Pass profile. She what's her name?
I named one of them. It was a
I
pink car in the game earlier. Okay. I named one of them, and it was a pink car, and then another one rolls in on a double-decker open trailer.
I don't pay attention this much to this stuff.
Give me a number. I'll take a number.
Hold on.
Huh?
I feel like her name starts with a C.
You're on the right. There's one that starts with a C.
Ooh, yes, there is, and it has the same number as Austin Orth.
What's Austin Ort's number?
Oh, whoa! I can't say that because he just said to give me the number.
I feel like something's telling me her name's like Connie or something. It's definitely not. But
It's not.
yeah,
It's not. Oh, okay.
Eric.
I will do it. And I'll do 2 different names.
oh my gosh.
Jessica McKellips
Oh,
and Carrie Wilms.
Do you know the other 2?
Well,
Well, you know one of them because you already said it. Yeah.
Yeah, Andy All, Jennifer Rooney, and I can't think of the 5th.
Evie Mikos.
Mykonos.
All right.
Oh,
That seals it up for Derek.
yeah.
Can you run the board to the end?
Yes. Let's
stop.
do odds and ends for 600. Start off small.
The Badger Midgets made one appearance at Wilmot in 2024, and it featured one of the young and up-and-comers taking the victory. Who was this driver?
Adam Taylor.
Wrong.
What?
Wrong. He won in 2023.
I know who it is now.
Beth,
I feel so stupid.
I will give you a
I
hint.
feel so stupid.
I will give you a hint, Beth. Nathan drove for this guy at the Chili Bowl.
And now I can't think of his name. I know who it is, and I can't think of his name. I'm so upset.
Parker.
Oh.
It's like Parker
Yes.
something.
Yes.
I just know the first name. Can we just count that?
Sure, I'll count it.
Sure,
At this
yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Yes.
count it. Parker
Parker
Jones.
Jones.
Feel like an idiot.
All right, Beth, your floor.
I jumped the cushion hard.
Uh oh. Wilmot. No. Wilmot History 800.
I can't believe nobody's touched this one.
It's scary.
Since 2021, there are only 2 drivers across all divisions that have won a feature every season. They just so happen to share the same name. Who are they?
Ooh, there's
These 2
names.
drivers have won a feature in every season in 2024, 2023, 2022, and 2021.
Ryan Marshall and Tiny Horse. Right?
Nailed it.
Whoa.
Good pull.
Wow.
I'm impressed by
That's
that.
a good
Beth.
one. I was caught up on the last name, not the first name. That was good, Beth.
Whoops.
Still your floor.
This one's for the ladies 800. I'm just trying to take it easy.
This female driver won the 2020 Street Stock
no.
Championship.
Know this one. I'd actually be surprised if Beth
Going through
knew it.
papers. He's going through papers. He's cheating. Disqualify him.
Who?
You.
Who? Me? There's a crumb from my muffin earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, Beth. I keep all of my championship in a piece of paper right in front of me.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you did that.
I am a nerd.
8 seconds.
I don't know, man.
Can I
Is it-
steal?
Does she still race?
Yes, but not at Wilmot.
Okay, well, that's still helpful. Thanks, Eric.
Derek?
All right. Yeah, I also believe she did win a bandit championship.
She did.
Courtney Atkinson.
Correct.
All right, let's do. Wait a minute. Who are you for 1,000?
I need the front two. Bonus kudos if you can tell me the one in the back.
The top.
Yeah.
So it's Craig Cruiser and Scott Carpenter. Now this photo is from 2024.
Yep.
So I can't tell if that's Austin Orth or Carrie Wilms, but I'm going to say Austin Orth.
Correct.
Boom. Odds and ends for 1,000.
There's only one driver who finished in the top 10 in every wingless feature he started in 2024. Who is he? Hint, he only ran 10 of the 11 nights. And if you read, the hint comes from, you have to remember iconic Wilmot moments.
know it.
Oh, this is good. In every wingless feature, he started in 2024. I am going to say. Ooh, is it Cox House?
No.
First Seth?
What's that?
First Seth? Tristan?
No.
Oh.
Ooh. Who?
He only ran 10 of the 11 because he socked somebody through the side of the car coming off the scales.
Wilkie.
Oh.
No, the other one.
Fall.
Johnny
Fall. Oh.
Zero hero. My man.
Oh, man.
All right.
All
Would
right.
you like Wilmot history for 1,000 or Wilmot history for 1,000?
I'll take 1,000 Wilmot history.
Okay. Good luck. Since 2020, name me the winningest drivers in Wilmot's 5 core divisions. 2 classes are a tie. Either driver is accepted. So Wing 604 are not included. This is wingless, mods, street stocks, bandits, lightning sprints.
Well, the funny thing is the game I made today, just as a backup, just in case it wasn't ready or we were having technical difficulties, are the top 17 winningest drivers in Wilmot since 2020. Oh man. Okay. So name me the winningest drivers in each core division.
Yep. I need all divisions.
All divisions. So modifieds is Chris Carlson.
That's 1.
Wingless is Ryan's. Oh no, wait. Bandits is Tiny Horse Johnson.
Correct.
Street Stocks is Blake Cruiser. I didn't like that. You didn't say correct.
It's incorrect.
It's incorrect. All right. Well, I'll just keep rolling with it. What do I got? Street Stocks and Lightning, right?
I need.
Or no, I just said
you got
Cruiser.
street stocks wrong. I would need lightning sprints and wingless.
Okay, Lightning Sprints is Mark Heinert. No. Man. Mark Heinert.
Wrong.
And wingless, I said Zelski, but he has a lot of wins, but a lot of them are from traveling tracks. Ryan Marshall is what I'll go for wingless.
Wrong.
Oh boy.
Beth, can you tell me one of the 2 wingless that are tied, the street stock, and one of the 2 lightning sprints that are tied?
Sure. I'll try. I feel like for wingless,
Hey, Beth, real quickly. If you get this, you win. Kind of like last score counts, okay? If you can get this, you win. No
There's
pressure.
a lot on the table now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna win.
Well, not with that attitude.
You're like,
All right. I'm gonna actually look now and see what I got.
oh my lord. For wingless, I'm either saying, like it's either
Man.
Cactus or Sivia. But I don't.
Sivia is one of the two that are tied. The other one was Ryan Zielski.
Yep. Yep.
All right,
Hey,
Street
Beth,
Stocks
Beth.
and Lightning Sprints for
Beth,
the
and just
win.
remember this. Yeah, just remember this because this will be coming up on a game soon. Okay.
I'm just gonna give up on the games.
I don't think she'll get the street stock.
I don't either.
I'm not gonna get the street stock. I know for a fact.
Wow. Oh, ooh. Wow.
I'm looking at-
Wow. I knew I should have went with my gut for lightning. Idiot.
Has like Nick Petska.
That is one of the two that are tied. For the win, I need the winningest street stock driver since 2020. He does not race anymore.
Because his daughter races.
And he races with his daughter in a different class.
What class? Can you at least give me the class that
No,
you're
we give you enough hints.
Yeah.
not?
He's
I don't know.
he's not at Wilmot. He's not at Wilmot.
Okay. I don't know.
10 seconds.
I actually forgot about this driver.
I don't
he
know.
existed until I looked at the paper, and then I felt stupid.
I don't know. It probably has he probably has some name like Scott or something. I don't know.
not too far off. It's Rob Mall.
Yep.
So the wingless tie was Jimmy Sivia and Ryan Zielski. The lightning tie was Nick Petska and CJ Malig.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. Okay. That was a lot of fun. And then you guys see us again. Hi. So comment below if you want Michael to be coming up with some games too. Not Jeopardy every time, because that was a lot of work. Yeah, that was a lot of work.
It was fun though. Like,
yeah,
a lot of it like was
Thanks
stuff
for
that I
you.
just a lot of it was just stuff that I knew off the top of my head. But like some of them, like the 1,000-point questions, I was like, all right, I gotta dig for these. I can't make them too easy.
Yeah. No, so that was Jeopardy. Michael Olson, the Bench Racing Podcast Edition style. But wow, this has been a fun episode. But we're gonna have to get out of here because it's a long show. But that was an amazing. I'm glad I didn't put a third topic in there. So, but yeah. So that's it for this episode of the Bench Racing Podcast. We thank you for spending your time with us and look forward to talking more racing next week with you. Until then, peace out.
Peace.
Say goodbye, Beth. Be polite.
Oh, bye-bye.
It's the ultimate ride. It's the all night.